that's a great place to start. I learned some valuable skills in network marketing, reading all the information that was required that I needed to learn to be successful. It was really helpful for me in business, and I'm really thankful. And it put me heads and shoulders above other people in terms of the mindset and attitude area, because that's the biggest challenge that we all have: controlling our attention, controlling our attitude, monitoring our attitude, being aware of how we feel, and taking total responsibility for our feelings and our state of being.
Absolutely.
So
Here's another piece. Here's
wow.
another piece. I just want to bring this up. Now, you mentioned network marketing, and a lot of people say multi-level marketing, network marketing, the Amway, the Shackley, the Herbalife, the New Skin, so the USANAs, whatever. Most, or the prepaid legal shields, most people don't understand that industry. You know, because it's not basically taught at colleges and universities these days yet, even though it's been around for 60 years or more. So I'm suggesting that those individuals who have never picked up a book on network marketing, you can pick up a book called Go Pro by Eric Worre, W-O-R-R-E. Eric Worre. It's right. You go to Amazon and get that book. The other thing that he has done, he's put together a documentary with Les Brown, Mark Richter Hansen, and other people who are very successful, Paul Zane Pilzer. All of those people are on that movie. It's called Rise Movie. Let me say Rise, R-I-S-E, movie.com. And you can go to YouTube and find that. Once you find that documentary, it's about 50 minutes. He has all those guys who have been network marketers, and now even a Les Brown, who are now multi-millionaires because of that experience that they garnered, if you will, building an organization, building a team. So Rise Movie, that documentary, will give people an eye-opener of the vision of what network marketing is. Then if you go get the book Go Pro, or Mark Yarnell has a book called Your First Year in Network Marketing. You better take a look at that. Now let me say something else, Jane. That when I was teaching at Howard University some 1,000 years ago, if you will, that even I was a professor in broadcast journalism right there on campus, and then manager of the student radio station WHBJC there. But I still joined a network marketing company to learn the skills, the techniques, and the talents and the techniques of how to build that thing. So, but it took me a lot of years. I've written a couple books on that. One is called the Absolutely Everything You Need to Know About Prospecting, and the other one is the 21-day challenge. So, and if you want to see the 21-day challenge, you can go to a website called ask4mynumber.com. If you go to that website, you see my telephone number, and you will also, when you go down to the bottom of the page, put your email in it, and the book will come up. You can read it online, or you can download it. It's the 21-day challenge. That's the last one I wrote on network marketing. Now, I've been in the field for a number of decades, and at first it was a stumble, it was a fumble, but in the last 20 or so years, I've managed to garner and take in about, somewhere around, let's call it $7 million or more in network marketing. Now, everybody won't do that. But if you're a student of the industry and you stay the course, you'll see people who make much more than that, but you have to work at it, right? Let's talk about the skills and techniques and the strategies that you've used to build yourself a nice team. I joined your team back in 1985 when you were making some serious money.
You were in my downline. You were in my organization.
Absolutely. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Les Brown was in my organization also. That's how we met. Network marketing, it can be like really mysterious to people, but it's really a lot simpler than most people think. I mean, think about the last time you went to a movie or you went to a shop and there was a great sale on, or somebody was having a great sale on shoes, or you found a great discount on jewelry, or found someone who can repair your watches very, very skillfully. You told friends about it. Well, network marketing is doing that deliberately, consciously, on a regular basis and on a scaled basis. So we really just find a product or service or company that we identify with and we like, whose compensation plan works for us, whose benefits work for us, and we join a team that we feel comfortable with, and then we invite other people to join it. And if they don't join, you don't take it personally. It's not for them. It's not the right time. But you just continue to invite, and eventually you'll find someone who's even better and sharper and more articulate and more motivated and more excited than you are, and then you support them in building their team. The success that I've had in network marketing was really very, very, very odd. It wasn't that I was so good. I was really great at picking winners. I found people that were hungry, that were teachable, that were coachable, people that had a burning desire for their goals and dreams, not mine. And I just helped them realize their goals and dreams. So if you're coachable, you're teachable, you have a hunger, you have a desire, and you're willing to take action. Everybody wants to make a lot of money. Everybody wants to, live in a great house. Everybody wants to be able to travel at will. But we're talking about people that are action-oriented, not just talkers. Now, you think you have to be a really good talker to be in network marketing, but not true. Actually, you want to recruit good talkers, but you have to be a good action-oriented person. If you can set a goal like every day I'm going to talk to 5 people, or every day I'm going to call 20 people, or every day I'm going to call 10 people, and you do that every single day, if you have the ability to motivate yourself, or if your goals and dreams and desires have enough fire in them to motivate you to do that, you're going to be successful. You don't have to be the smartest person. You don't have to be the most articulate. You don't even have to be outgoing, but it does help to bring in some extroverts. I teach people, go recruit talkative people. Go recruit people that are orators, people that love to talk, that love to share, and you just nurture and support them. So I find that network marketing is something that the person with the average intelligence can do, an average person can do if they have above average desires.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Now, let me ask a question to give people who may be listening who say, maybe what he says makes sense, in this age of 20,000 or more businesses being closed. I'm talking about Macy's, and when you look at Sears being closed and all those people who are doing retail, it's going to be difficult then to make a living if the business is closed, and the restaurants are going pretty slow these days. What tools would you recommend for the people grab onto? I'm thinking about a book, The New Professional, by Dr. Charles King, a PhD Harvard graduate. That's a good book. They go to Amazon and get. What book? What tapes? What seminars? What movies would you want people to look at as a business plan? For instance, I'm looking at the motion picture, what was it? The Founder. But Ray Kroc got started. The Founder. That's a business plan, if you will. If you look at what he did in that movie, the Founder, you'll see what you need to do to become successful. Or you look at social networking with Zuckerberg, what he did to make things happen. Or like I look at Steve Jobs, what he says, life can be much broader once you understand that everything around you, the plane, the rocket, everything, your telephone, traffic light, whatever, was developed by people no smarter than you. So all you have to do is use your imagination and creativity and think outside of the box and begin to reach out and find a whole cadre of people that you can work with. Jane, what would you suggest people do?
Well, all the things that you mentioned are great, and those are good resources. And it's really a mindset shift that is my primary recommendation, is that if you've been working a job where every day someone told you what to do, when to go to lunch, when you could break, when you could have vacation, you might have a tendency to want a real structure. And the nice thing about network marketing, that structure exists. It's not in a building, but it's in something called upline support or corporate training. So you will get a blueprint for whatever company you work with. They will give you a blueprint as to how to start, what to do, what to say, who to talk to, what type of people to talk to. You don't have to figure it out. See, you don't have to figure network marketing out. It's already been figured out. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You have to follow successful examples, as all the ones we've talked about. And whatever company you decide to join, they will have a blueprint that you can follow for your success. And definitely be sponsored by someone that's making money. Make sure you Don't just sponsor it by your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law, the guy next door. If you're going to do network marketing, you want to be close to the people that are sizzling, people that are making money, that are being an example of what it is you want to do.
Okay,
But the average person
you've been there, so people can call you and get some ideas. 954-260-4017. 954-260-4017. Or then give me a call.
If they have their fears, I can help them with their fears and anxiety.
Okay,
I can
excellent,
definitely help them
excellent,
get rid of
excellent.
it and get the right mindset for whatever they want to do.
Jane,
Whatever they want to
I
do.
think we're down at the
And if they wanna
bewitching
know more
hour.
about what I do, if they want to do more about what I do, they can go to www.clarityconfidenceimpact.com. That's my website is clarityconfidenceimpact.com.
Jane, I really appreciate you being here. Again, your number 954-260-4017. I thank you for being on and for giving us the kind of information that we need to have a nice lifestyle without being in an anxiety mode, if you will. There are all alternatives about how to make this thing happen. So thank you very much for being here on WWNN Radio. Thank you. Okay, right, sure. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
88. You have been listening to New Business on Main Street with your host, Russell. If you have a business idea and want to share it on the air, call Russell directly at 561-302-2588. That's 561-302-2588.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly